It's my pleasure to offer a special word of greetings to the class of 2013 Wake Forest seniors. This has been an amazing time these last 4 years. We have been deeply privileged to have you at Wake Forest and all the gifts and talents that you've brought to enrich this community. We trust your education here has been fruitful in so many ways, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. Finally, we trust you will keep up with your friends. That's the best advice I could give. Wake Forest connections will serve you very well, and we trust we'll see you often back here at Wake Forest.
I graduated from this amazing place 26 years ago, and not a week goes by when I don't remember particularly that last week or so of my senior year, so cherish these final days.
You know, I always get asked this question about memories that stick out, and all these things flood into my head, and I can never pick one. I just think about the people, I think about the places, but then I get goosebumps about it. I would very much be hard-pressed to single out, this is my Wake Forest experience.
When I came on campus for Accepted Students Day, I really kind of fell in love with the place, which if you talk to more people, they kind of do the same thing, because I think President Hatch has a snow globe for sunshine that he just kind of shakes around and says, today's going to be the most beautiful day you've ever seen. So you come on campus, you fall in love, and you can't wait to get here in August.
I remember move-in day being really chaotic and disorienting, but also really exciting.
So the first day of move-in, there's just a big line of cars outside of all the freshman dorms.
And immediately, so many volunteers came out and began to help unload the car, and it was just a rush and a frenzy of so many things going on.
I remember students running up and asking what room number I was, and they just ran away with my stuff, and I didn't really know if they were stealing it.
Just the first time that you step on campus and the first time you step out of your car, you feel that sense of community and helpfulness and friendliness.
Everyone is just welcoming, warm. Could not be happier. Everyone was happy to be here.
Getting to know everyone, I mean, those are the people that really became my family, so it was a fun experience and something I'll definitely never forget.
Wake Forest is a place that really challenges you and really makes you grow. If you're first generation like myself, I think we all are challenged, and through all of our schoolwork, through all of the responsibilities that are put upon us, I think Wake Forest has just made me a better person.
Coming into Wake Forest, I knew I was going to get a great education. And it was really, for me, figuring out what else I was going to get out of this Wake Forest experience. And I've been amazed by the number of opportunities I've had at Wake Forest. I started out just simply getting involved with Campus Kitchen, and from that, so many other doors have opened up. I've met so many people, friends, students, professors, and that experience of just getting involved, meeting people, becoming a part of this community has really radically shaped who I am and who I'm going to be leaving Wake Forest.
The whole idea of living for humanity is pretty inspiring, and it's a lens through which we can understand service and leadership, and there are so many ways to look at the good in others, and in doing so, become better people ourselves.
When I think about my favorite Wake Forest events, Hit the Bricks stands out because it's such a great example of how the whole campus gets behind a single event. And it's great to walk out here on that day in September when it's sunny and everyone is really pulling together for the same cause.
I think that of any one day throughout the school year, if you want a real taste of what Wake Forest community is, you come out to the quad. We bring in 1,400 Winston-Salem school children, and just to see them smile and to see how much fun they have, and to know that you're a part of putting that on and you're a part of making that happen. It's been a great thing to be a part of for the past 3 years for me.
What's really great about Wake and Shake and what's really fun about Wake and Shake is you're dancing all day, you're playing silly games, and it's such a unique moment in which the Wake Forest campus totally just lets their hair down and is not afraid to be a little kid, and it's really great.
I went to the lighting of the quad, and they were actually able to get all the way around with every single person had a candle, and I got the lucky chance to stand next to Mike Ford, like right there, and he just looked at me and he was like, this is a Wake Forest moment.
I mean, Wake Forest has been responsible for allowing me to develop so many of my passions that 4 years ago I didn't even realize I was remotely interested in. But I think that spirit of recognizing that whatever you do, there should be some greater purpose to it. I think that's what Wake Forest has taught me, and definitely something that I'm going to take with me no matter where I go.
Football season's always my favorite time of year. You know, tailgating beforehand, or running into the stadium to get the best seats possible with Screaming Demons, and just being there the whole time and seeing the alma mater at the end with the players is one of my favorite parts.
My favorite memory from freshman year is during March Madness in the spring. We were playing Texas.
We're down 1, 14 seconds left. Ish gets the ball, driving up the key, puts up this floater, silence in the room, and then all of a sudden the shot drops. Room goes crazy. Everyone is just throwing stuff, books in the air.
You know, you could almost feel the whole residence hall erupt, and we grabbed a bunch of toilet paper, and that was my first time rolling the quad.
It was a huge campus-wide celebration that I'll carry with me forever. It's awesome.
Definitely, I think my favorite memory here at Wake was when we made it to the Final Four. And we're like the women's soccer team, so you never really expect a lot of people to come out or anything. But we were walking out of the building and there was this rush of people there. President Hatch showed up and it was like a first time thing, and it was awesome just looking at all the support from the bus and just seeing everyone waving to us, wishing us good luck.
Right now, being a senior and knowing that I'm just a few months away from graduation, I think there's so many little small aspects of Wake Forest that has helped shape my life. The mentorships I've had from other students, from professors, I think I'll carry that on, and hopefully, I'd like to be a mentor one day and be in that same role that others have provided for me.
I think any senior graduating would probably have some sort of affinity for his or her class. I personally am in love with the class of 2013. I think we are diverse, I think we're intelligent, I think we're all very capable. I can easily see many members of my graduating class being people who change the world.
I think my big takeaway from Wake is going to be not to only enjoy the big moments that happen, but also all those little moments. Studying with your friends, just the daily activities, going to lunch in the mag room, and really holding those things close to you, because that's really what the experience has been made up of.
It's something specific about Wake Forest that I can walk around and say hi to, almost everyone that I walk past. And it's, even people you don't know, they say hi, they smile at you. It's totally, yeah, it's home. That's what it is. That's what it's been for me.